Today I will be showing you how to make these two animals, I suppose. This one is a duckling. It has its flat beak there, and it's kind of shaped like the penguin that I made in the other video. And also I had him have a little tuft of hair here, but you don't have to. You can just put it back. And this one's a little chick. It's pretty much shaped the same way. I made the eye a little different, but I'll show you how to do that. It's a lot easier than doing the eye this way, but you can also do it this way in the penguin video. So let's get started. First we're going to do the beak, and for the beak we're going to take 2 single yellow rubber bands and wrap it around your hook 4 times. This is my second single. Then you're going to take a third single, put it on your middle finger, and pull those rubber bands right onto that single. And scooch it along as you go. Okay, and then you're going to put your hook right through the other side here, and keep it on your rubber band. Now you're going to take another single orange and put it around your hook 3 times. And then we'll take a single yellow, because it's going to go right on the face. And you're going to pull everything onto that yellow rubber band. So you pull the 3 yellow, or the 3 single that you 3 times first, and then you're going to pull the orange here for the beak. See how it's on the hook like that? You're going to pull one side right onto your hook, and you're going to put your finger into the yellow area here and grab the other side, because you want to put this side on this side of the orange, the 3 orange single there. So you're going to grab that side with your hook, and then grab your beak and pull the yellow right through, creating there a hold for your beak, like so. And you're going to put it on, transfer it to your other hook for later to put on your face when we make it. Now we are going to do the feet for the duck. For the duck, I took 3 single rubber bands and wrapped it around. I'll show you. And for the chick, I just did 2 single rubber bands and I wrapped it around 2 times. So this is for the duck. We're going to wrap the rubber band around the hook 3 times. 3. So 3 rubber band, wrap each around 3 times. So that's my 3rd single. Again, for the chick, you're going to just do 2 single rubber bands and wrapping around your hook just 2 times. And you're going to take 2 orange single and pull those. Same step for the chick. Pull the 2 rubber band, wrap around 3 times. This is the duck. We're going to pull the 3 single rubber band, wrapping it around. And then same thing with the duck bill here, we're going to do for the feet. So we're going to take a single orange, wrap around 3 times, and you're going to do the exact same thing for the chicks. Toes too. You're going to take a single rubber band, another single orange, wrap around 3 times, and grabbing, this will attach to the bottom of their body. So you're going to take 2 yellows and pull the 3 orange right onto the 2 yellow rubber bands. And once again, we're going to make that transfer for the webbed feet here. Take one side off the hook, put your pointed finger into the hoop loop here and then you're gonna take your hook and grab the other side, pull your beak, turn your hook around, and pull it right through the hole there. And there's your web feet. We'll fix it. We don't want the rubber band to be twisted like this. So once we put it on the loom, it'll be okay. We can untwist it. So we're gonna put that on, save for later. And now we're gonna do another set. So again, take 3 singles and wrap it around 3 times. And for the chick, take 2 singles and wrap it around 2 times, because they're not as webbed like. So that's my third for the duck. Take 2 single orange to hold the web part of the feet. Pull it all down. And put your hook up, grabbing the other side of the loop there. Now take a single orange and wrap it around 3 times. Take 2 yellow singles, get your middle finger on there and just scooch that 3 looped orange. Again, we're going to transfer the webbed feet onto the hook. One side, put your index finger, and then grab the yellow onto the hook and bring it right through. This time I didn't twist it. These are for later. And now we're going to make the eyes. So for the eyes, you're going to need 2 yellows, 2 whites, and then I'm going to do his eyes blue. So we're going to take the blue first, and we're going to loop it around your rubber band 4 times to create that pupil. And here I did it differently, so I'm going to show you this method. And for this method, it's a little harder and trickier because you got to pull about 8 rubber bands across. So this is the easier way to do the eye. So you're going to take a single blue, wrap it around 4 times, and then take a single white, double it, and pull the pupil up and onto the eye there, creating like an eyeball in the eyes onto that single double rubber band. There's one of the eyeball. Now we're going to create the next eyeball. Same thing, take that single rubber band, wrap it around 4 times, take another single white, double it, grab it onto your hook, and you have like that, put it into the loop. There's your second eyeball. Now we're going to take a single yellow, put it on your middle finger. That's easiest for me. Whichever works for you, you can do. So just pull the white part of the eye onto that yellow single rubber band. Ooh, don't let it come off like I did. Okay, keep it tight so it doesn't come off. And there are your eyeballs. Okay, put the hook through and save it for later. Okay, now we are going to do the tail of these. And this is the penguin one, but I'll show you that it's probably better for the penguin or the duck to make it the same size. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a little tight because we're going to make it so that way the base is pretty wide. So I'm going to take 3 single rubber bands and pull it and double it and put it on your pegs there. The third to the second. Take 2 single rubber bands next, double it, put it from the second to the first, and then this is the pointy feet of the duck's tail, so we're going to wrap it around 5 times around that hook. I mean that peg. 1, 2, count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the chick's beak there, you're going to do the same process, except you're only going to do only these 2 parts. You're going to take 2 single rubber bands, double it, put it on these 2 pegs, wrap it 5 times, and then hook it. So I'm going to go under, grabbing the doubled rubber bands and put it onto itself. Again, you have to really have a strong hook. And there, that's the tail. And on the tail, I'm going to put, I can leave it on here, but I'll just pull it out to show you. So you're going to take a single rubber band. It's going to go in the back of the duckling later, and pull it through that like you're making a slip knot, but you're not going to. And then take it off of your pegs there, your loom. And there you have your tail. And I made this one a little smaller, and he couldn't sit that well, and I had to really like position him to sit. So in this video I'm making it a slightly bigger, so that way he can actually sit more easily. So that's the tail. And then again for the beak, you're going to do the same process as that. You're going to take 2 single, double it, put it on these 2 pegs, and then wrap a single 5 times, and then take a single rubber band, because it's going to go on the face, and put it like you did for this ending here, and keep it on your holding hook or whichever you're using. And now, and let's do the arms. I forgot. For the arms, we're going to take 4 single rubber bands and put it there, and we're going to do this 2 times for 2 arms. So the progression, 3 and then 2 for the last one. Then wrap it around 4 times for this end fingers. We'll do the other side. Again, that's 4 rubber bands for the near the shoulders. 3 going down, 2 single, and then 1, wrapping it 4 times, and then hook it. Make sure you go under the capping rubber band. This will be his flippers. His wings, not his flippers, his wings. And then you're going to put this right on your holding rubber band. This hook. But since we're not going to go that far down, we'll just leave it, and we'll pull it out when we need it. Okay, now we're going to work on the face and the body. So we're going to do yellows all around. So again, starting at the top of the peg, we're going to take 2 rubber bands and just go right down whichever side you want, creating the face. So I'm going to come 2 down with 2 single rubber bands, and then I'm going to bring the next 2 down to the center. That finishes your face. Just make sure for this rubber band here, you want to push it all the way down, and for the next ones you put on there, do not overlap them. And here for the chick, this is called my chick, You can do this for the duck too, I don't know, I just used white here for the chick. So I used white right there to there and there to there. I made it white. So if you want to do that, even for the duck you can do white, but I'm choosing to do yellow. You can really do whichever color you want. So keep going down your pegs, always start from the top down, always 2 rubber bands also. And across there, scooch it all the way down. And now the center of the face, again, yellow from the top. Next one, and from the chick, I did white there, and you can also do white for the duck, it's your preference. So this, for the duck, I'm going to do 2 yellows. And that completes the face. Now we're going to do the body. I'm going to start from this is the chin. I always tend to go to the left side of the body, but you can go on the right. We're going to go 3 down. And again, remember to kind of push it down, but don't overlap it on this chin peg. I'm running out of yellow. Okay, and we'll do this side because we already did the leg, so we'll leave these 2 alone, and let's start on this side of the body. Keep going 2 rubber bands at a time. Okay, now we're ready for we did this earlier for the webbed feet. Now we're just going to take it off the hook and put it from that peg to this peg here. Like that. And then again from this one to that one with the other webbed feet. Same thing for the chick. Yes. Okay, and now we're going to do the center of the body. Again, from the chin down. And for the chick, I did these 2 white. But since I'm doing the duck, I'm doing it all yellow. And normally I like to do 4 single right down these 4 pegs here. But I don't have enough rubber bands, so I'm just going to do 2. And 4 just makes it fluffier. But I'm completely out of rubber bands. So we're just going to come straight down the body like that. Always start from the top, coming down. And if you have different shades, you can work with the different shades of yellow also, or whichever. You can do your chick white. Oh. Now we can add the other parts here. Oh, we don't want to do the tail. Oops. Should have put the eyes first, but luckily we can just pull it right over the tail there. So we're going to take the eyes off and put it on the second pegs from the top, near the head. Just pull it across there. And spread your eyeballs out. Or your eyes. Eyeballs sounds kind of freaky. So there. Okay. The eyes. And now you're going to do the beak for the duck. Or put your beak for the chick. And that comes on the 3rd rubber pegs down on either side. Center it. That's what you have so far. And now we're going to transfer this hands or the wings onto the shoulder. Take it off your loom and transfer it right on. That's what you have so far. So let's do the holding rubber bands. So since the body is yellow for the chick and the duck, if that's the color you're using, you're gonna use yellow rubber bands to put it, creating triangle shapes around the eyes and the beak there. And I'm gonna double the chest. If you double it, it'll be tighter. If you don't, then it'll be a little looser. It's your choice what you want to do. I'll double it. You can try it both ways. And I tend to not put one here, so that way the bottom of the belly is a little pudgier, or it looks a little fluffier. But it's your choice. You can just do a single and not double that single, or you can double the single like I did. And now we're going to put a capping rubber band right on the bottom of the duck. So it'll be right here, and you're going to loop it around 4 times. So put it on that peg and loop it around 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you're ready to hook. Go under the capping rubber band and pull the top 2 or 4, whichever, or 3, whichever number of rubber bands you use to put down this belly here. Pull it up to should go up the center first. The next 2 should go to the right if you did like you followed my instruction, or you followed where I put the rubber bands. If you did the other way, it's okay. Just grab the top 2 and go in that direction. Okay. Keep going up your body. Remember, always pull that holding rubber band back and get inside your peg and pulling the bottom 2 rubber bands. Pull the arms or the wings out. Center of the body, creating those teardrops that we like so much. That holds all our rubber bands together. Oops. You can do that and leave it, or I always like to, when you're using white for the chick's chest here, you want to see the yellow crossing over. I don't like that. So we'll just do this side first. If you're going to use a different color, it'll look funny. So make sure you do the shoulders, the side, all the way up to the shoulders first, and then finish it up with your center area. Okay, now you're ready to do your face. And here, the first 2 rubber bands you're going to pull should be the center going up to that, under the eye. So you go right under the top 2 should, if you pull it a little, you could tell that it's moving the top 2, which should be correct, and creating a slight teardrop. It's so tight, it barely moved. And if there's too much tension, just stick the back of your hook and release it like so, rotating it, and the rubber band releases. And here, you're going to grab the next 2, get in there, and pull your rubber band up and over, and the other side, up and over. And now, I like to create my animals now with these fluffy cheeks under here. You can't tell because it's all yellow. And here on the chick, it's white, so I'm gonna do that now. So maybe I'll use white. You can use whichever color you want. You can see it more with white. So you're gonna take that single white and wrap it around 4 times around your hook. And you take off any side you want. I'm going to do that right side, and just pull your rubber band right onto that rubber band you pulled off that peg, and put it right back on there. That should be one side of your poofy cheek. And do the same on the other side. Wrap the single rubber band 4 times. pull that rubber band up, scooch it, and don't let your rubber band slip. It might not go anywhere because it's so tight. You can always grab it and put it right back onto your peg. Now you have your cheeks and you're ready to go up the side of the faces. I like to do the side of the faces first so your animal doesn't look like it's frowning. Go up the center. Always check before you unhook or take your animal off your loom to make sure everything looks like teardrops all the way around. Just in case you forget something, then it's not too late to correct it. So now we're going to take our single rubber band to make a slip knot. So you're going to put it right in that peg where the forehead is. Bring it up, put it on your hook, and pull through. And if it's too tight, just release it with your back of your hook. If you have the same one as mine, so it doesn't get stuck in there. And for this duck here that I made the tuft here, you can just do 2 of these. You can do a different color if you want to do white or whichever color you want. And just tie it off and you get that tuft of hair. Okay, now you're ready to pull your little figure off the loom. So pull carefully. Down the body, the face. He's looking cute. There's your duck right off the loom. Looks like he doesn't need much fixing. His eyes are out. His poofy cheeks. That's cute. I like that better than the yellow and yellow are there. His beak is pretty perfect. If you want to fix it a little, you can. Just spread it out, but it's beak-like. His webbed feet look pretty good. You can spread those out too to make them more web-like with the 3 pointed toes. Now we're going to add the tail. So what you're going to do, turn your duck around or your chick around and find, there should be, and reach back here and grab the 2 rubber bands down here. Since my body's not that thick, he's kind of flat. But if you did use 4 rubber bands for those tummy area, it should be a little thicker and fluffier looking, I suppose. So pull it right through, and then you're gonna kind of help using your finger, help open it up and pull it through. There, his tail. Don't pull it too much because then it creates a big gap. So you can stretch him out a little, pull his arms out. There he is. You can tuck the string back. And there, perfect. And then that tail definitely works better for the duck. That's your duck and your chick. And if you made a chick, that's what he should look like with his beak, and the beak again is the same as the making the tail, just 1 less or 3 less rubber bands. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.